Hi Aquarius, welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your mid-March 2025 love reading. Thank you to those of you who have liked, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. For those of you new to the channel, as far as the way in front of us, to what I call the Bridge the Gap spread. And the way it works is to look at the past, present, future energies between you and your main love interest. Once we get through all that, we'll pull some oracle cards as well for some additional insight, and after the Bridge the Gap dynamic comes into play. As far as the decks being used, on the left side we have the Lover's Path Tarot, on the right side we have the Romantic Tarot. And also keep in mind it's a general reading, so I'm going to be referring to the cards on the left as your energy and the cards on the right as the other person's. If you feel it's the way around in your situation, then definitely trust that. Alright, so with all that out of the way, we'll get started. Past energy on your side, we have the Ten of Staves. So this is Sagittarius energy here. Could just be saying in the past you just had a lot on your plate, so maybe a lot of the groups you might have been dealing with could have just been taking up a lot of your time. Maybe you had a lot going on career-wise, maybe even with family, right? So to me, this looks like this is just saying you just had a lot on your plate in the past. All right, past energy on their side, we have the Two of Pentacles. So this is Capricorn energy here. And what I'm getting from this could just be saying that they might have actually been the ones who advanced toward you in the past, and you might have rejected them, not because you necessarily weren't attracted, but again, I feel like it goes back to how many things you had going on in your lives at the time where you really couldn't give energy to the connection. But if we look at the artwork there, you just might have taken that as a sign of rejection. So that's what I see with that. All right, and the present position on your side, we have the Six of Staves. So this is actually Leo energy here. And here we see a lot of confidence. So it could just be saying that now maybe you've taken some of that workload off your plate, and maybe now you do have more freedom of movement. Maybe you're more confident as well, because maybe whatever these things you were going through did help your overall success. And now it looks like it's saying in the present you are more free, available, and confident to move forward toward the connection. All right, present energy on their side, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So this could just definitely be a case of bad timing, because now this could just be saying that maybe now they're having to actually put more focus toward their lives in the more financial realm. So now that it seems like you have the open availability to move the connection forward, now they might actually be the ones who have to move away from the connection for the time being. All right, future energy on your side, we have the Four of Coins. So Capricorn energy here. And if you look at the artwork, we see the person's facial expression, they don't look all that happy. And then we see a figure in the background there, but it doesn't look like they're physically in the room with this person. So it could just be saying that, again, in the future, you guys might still be separated from each other, right? So maybe you're back to putting more focus to your career. But again, there could be that disappointment there that you can't spend time with this person. All right, future energy on their side, we have the Two of Wands. So this is Aries energy here. And with this deck in particular, when I get this card, it gives me that energy of someone who maybe their friend is hyping them up, right? So maybe they're giving them some confidence. So to me, this says that maybe whatever they were working on, maybe they're going to be freed from that a little bit in the future. And then they might have someone in their ear trying to tell them, hey, you know what, you should go approach Aquarius to see if you guys could get things back on track, So that's what I'm seeing with that. And given it to Aries energy, this might just be saying that it might take place during the Aries season. Speaking of Aries season, the bottom of the deck on your side, we have the Four of Staves. So Aries energy here. And obviously this looks like an energy of success as far as growing the connection, right? Being more committed with each other. So yeah, could just be one of those things. I mean, keep in mind currently we already have Venus retrograde, Mercury retrograde's coming up soon. We have the eclipse season about to kick off as well. So there's plenty going on as far as things that could just throw the timing out of whack in general. And while it won't all be done when we get through toward the end of every season, at least some of that will be wrapping up. So it could just be as simple as all those things are just making it a timing issue for the time being. Right, and bottom of the deck on their side, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So Virgo energy here, never work related oriented energy, I should say. But really, what this could just be saying that they might actually try to find some time for the two of you to step away from your work, right? Maybe you're both busy, like we said. Maybe not at the same time, but it looks like you might take turns being busy as far as that goes. But maybe this is their desire to actually move you both away from that and have a little bit of fun, right? And we see the pentacles still there too. So maybe it's just saying finding that balance between work and play. All right, we'll see what the Oracle cards add to the mix. First, we'll see if we get from the Messages Love Oracle card deck. I did pre-shuffle this deck, but I'm going to give it a few more shuffles now. All right, and what we'll do is we'll cut the deck and pull a card. Take this one here. I'll get this out of the way, and we'll do the same thing with the Wisdom Oracle deck. So I also pre-shuffled this deck, but I'll give it a few more shuffles now. All right, and next I'll cut this deck and we'll pull a card as well. Take this one here, get this out of the way, and we'll take a look at the Messages of Love first. Okay, we have interference. It says an external party is intruding on this relationship. Now, funny enough, especially when I do take the artwork into consideration for both of the decks and the spread in general, I feel like this is saying the external party, realistically, for both of you appears to be work. You know, because like I said, well, for you guys, maybe it could have been a little bit of everything in the past, but present on their side, it seems to be a work-related thing. Pentacles in the future for you guys seems to be a work-related thing. So I feel like the external party isn't another person, just more of, you know, the day-to-day responsibilities you guys have that are causing issues. All right, from the Wisdom Oracle, we have a leg up. There's the artwork, and the number is 34. So we'll see what this has to say. Okay, the relationship message says relationships that are healthy thrive on interdependence. It's important to recognize that you need others as much as they need you. You must allow people to support you just as you were there for them. This is a time to be vulnerable, to speak up about your needs, and to ask for them to be fulfilled. Trust. You will be met with kindness and love. Don't expect others to read your mind, though. Ask, and it is given. So yeah, maybe it's as simple as that, right? Maybe, like I said, it seems like with this card on the bottom of the deck on their side, it seems like they will try to at least figure out some way to where you guys can find a better work-play balance, right? Where like, okay, I know we're both busy, right? But hey, when we do get in those busy cycles, let's just try to schedule at least a little time for each other, right? So it could be one of those things where that's what you guys are going to have to figure out, right? Like, okay, this is just the reality that we could both be busy at times. Fortunately, usually when one's free, the other isn't, but let's see if we could figure out some way to work around that, you know? So that might be the conversation you guys are going to be having around the situation. But hopefully that resonated with you guys. Wrap up there, and I'll see you all next month. All right, bye.